This is episode 98 of one of the greatest podcasts I've ever listened to. Oh. I really like it. And I'm Steve Suptic.
I'm James.
Nice, James.
I'm actually a big fan of this podcast, and I'm Clayton James. Horniest boy alive.
Hey, why don't you go leave a like on the video?
You guys, keep supporting.
On top of that, just wanted to make a quick comment. On top of that, from piggybacking off of what Steve had been saying, and I think that we can all agree on this. Maybe even comment or subscribe but like with the notifications.
Seriously, piggybacking off of what James just said as well. Perhaps hit the bell, and you'll know when we upload.
Mm-hmm. Hey, also piggybacking off of both you guys. We upload this to iTunes. If you guys felt like leaving a review, leave a 5-star review. If you're going to leave one, might as well spend your time telling the truth.
As a matter of fact, I think I did research, and the 5-star reviews do not contribute to any SEO.
Sure.
It's purely listeners.
Well, why don't you go take a listen?
Listen.
Tell your friends to listen.
I'm going to piggyback off of the news I just got from James.
Okay.
Why don't you just guys go take a listen?
Yeah.
That's actually nice,
Yeah.
You know what? Even on top of that, just kind of, I guess, trying to summarize everything that we've been trying to say
all
here.
Collectively.
Yeah. Go into the nearest Apple store and the nearest mall. Go onto every single device in that store. Go ahead and pull up, the podcast, which is this podcast, Beyond the Pine, and go ahead and let that shit play.
Let that shit just play right the fuck out.
Sorry, guys, I'm a little busy. I have a sponsor.
Go ahead, Steve.
Hit it.
Episode 98 of Beyond the Pine is sponsored by HoneyBook. If you run your own business, you're used to doing it all. But if you're struggling to get through your to-do list, HoneyBook can help. I used to struggle with doing my own business. When you started your business, did you dream about all those admin tasks like drafting proposals and contracts and tracking down payments?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tracking payments.
I was always just like, doing.
I was like, where's the payments?
Yeah,
Where's the money?
Dude, you were literally always like, doing.
Yeah.
If that wasn't part of your vision, you need HoneyBook. HoneyBook is an online business management tool that organizes your client communications, booking, contracts, and invoices all in one place. HoneyBook makes it simple to run your business better. Professional templates, e-signatures, and built-in automation keeps everything on track and makes you look good. They can even consolidate services you already use like QuickBooks, Google Suite, Excel, and MailChimp/Gmail. It's the #1 choice for client and business management for freelancers and business owners. Save time and do more of what you love with HoneyBook. And right now, HoneyBook is offering our listeners 50% off your first year. Your first year.
Your first year.
Come on. If you run a business, do it. Promo code
PINE.
Nice job, guys. Payment is flexible, and this promotion applies whether you pay monthly or annually. Go to honeybook.com and use promo code
PINE
for 50% off your first year. That's honeybook.com, promo code
PINE.
Fun in your bum.
Thank you, HoneyBook, for sponsoring the podcast. You're very sweet.
Thanks, HoneyBook.
They are very sweet, aren't they? With a business at hand, it's just all about taking care of it and consolidating.
Yeah.
What does consolidating mean, bud?
To take a big mass
To take a
and
Big
make
Mac?
it smaller. Take a Big Mac and make it small. Make it smell good.
Are you guys going to the where everyone's getting together?
RTX, no.
Our Area 51 raid?
Oh, dude. I saw
doing
that.
I actually did a flyby. I was in my F-34 Eagle, and I did a flyby.
F-34 the Ferrari?
No,
Or 340?
No, I was in my 458 Eagle. I did flyby. It's based on the 458 Italia, but I made some modifications, and now it has wings.
Right.
So I did a flyby. Decided not to land.
Yeah.
The U.S. Air Force, the PR person for it, made a very ominous but calm response.
Do not do this.
They said simply, it's very dangerous to illegally trespass on military property.
Dude, that's like a fucking threat.
That is a threat.
It's very dangerous.
I was reading this thing, it's like...
Many people have weapons and will use them when others trespass on their private property.
And they legally can.
Dude, when I saw
the weapons on you.
When I saw that first post, I was like, that's hilarious. Please be true. Please be true.
Oh, dude, what if we look back 50 years from now? Great Area 51 massacre.
And we found that there are aliens.
This is
like no one's gonna get in, dude. It's
no. They just mow them down.
This is what's gonna happen. It's gonna be 200,000 people at the fence. Just
No, they'll be able to break past the fence.
With an army at the fence on the other side, just aiming. They breach the fence.
Don't. I don't want to do... Okay.
Dead in seconds.
But then say they make it past that first wave.
Endless more amount of soldiers with guns.
Not only the soldiers, I can't imagine there are more soldiers than 200,000
security
people
clearance.
But also, yeah, exactly, dude. We actually have 3-foot steel walls that open via electronics and a fingerprint scanner. Take his hand! And then they rip off the guy's hand, use it, and they're like, it's not working, there's too much blood.
Disabled.
Hurry!
Quick, open the doors. Disabled.
Dude, simply
Disabled.
Emergency protocol.
Emergency shutdown.
Lockdown.
Dude, Area 51 blows up.
There's a firefighter there who just wanted to get involved. I brought the Jaws! No, it's steel.
No, I can't do it.
Too big, yeah.
This is a lot thicker than a car door.
Can you believe
let's,
that?
play Fortnite.
Can you fucking believe if that happened? That would be amazing.
We get into like the main room and it's just playing Fortnite.
Dude, it's Tifu and Ninja playing Fortnite.
We're the only 3 people that show up. It's just we're staying outside the fence. It's like,
execute them. Royalty.
Yeah, they hang us.
And they fucking hang us at the gate so it wouldn't people come
Set an
by.
example.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
like pirates.
Like in Pirates of the
the only 3
Caribbean.
people there, and they don't film it. They just hang us in front of them, and we're like, what is this for? To send a message to who?
It's just us. You monsters.
So it's all a meme,
love
though,
it.
right?
Yeah.
I'm sure someone will show up.
No,
That
Dude,
person's
someone
dumb.
out of
Dude.
how many people? There's like a
you're
million.
right. No,
Someone's bound to show up.
I think it was like 500,000, and I could be wrong by now. There's probably more.
I'm gonna look it up.
So many
You're
people.
probably right. There's got to be one stupid motherfucker that ends up actually
chances
going.
are there's more than one stupid
Motherfucker,
that show
yeah,
up.
exactly.
Probably be a few thousand people.
A
that
few
show up, and
thousand
they're like,
motherfuckers, dude.
Dude, that's so
the
funny.
Area 51 pre-rave. There's only 500 people.
Have you
going.
seen all the fucking air quotes memes that people have been making about this?
1.5 million people going?
1.5 million.
They're
That's
gonna meet up at
amazing.
the
I don't
Alien
know.
Center tourist attraction and coordinate their entry. If we Naruto run, we can move faster than their bullets.
Oh my god.
Well, obviously
dude.
that's a
That's
fucking
so
joke.
funny. No,
Yeah, dude.
obviously that's true.
No, obviously they mean it. I'm sure that a lot of people do mean it, and they think now if I Naruto run, I'll
Dude,
make it
imagine
in.
all those people dying, they're running with their arms behind them.
Getting shot in the fucking head.
And they're all dead like this, arms behind their back.
Dude, I wish
fuck, man.
fucking I could see Steve running in there Naruto style.
Oh, Steve would actually
With
be
his-
able to dodge the bullets.
Steve would make it in, see that there are no aliens, and immediately
I want to read the
be
exact
executed.
reply from.
It is a hilarious joke that this has become such a big thing.
I'm sure that the government is on high alert though, like someone's gonna fucking come, or we're gonna have to
fucking
kill them.
dumbass is
We're
gonna
gonna have to kill
fucking-
Oh,
thousands.
dude, I didn't even read this before. If millions of people did show up to the gates of Area 51, they would not be welcome. What?
Wait a minute.
Then
So
how?
yeah, the spokesperson for the U.S. Air Force told the Washington Post that they were aware of the event and said, quotes, Area 51 is an open training range for the U.S. Air Force, and we would discourage anyone from trying to come into the area where we train American armed forces. The U.S. Air Force
Threats.
always stands ready to protect America and its assets.
Boom. That's a threat, baby.
That's a
But hey, guess
full-on
what?
threat.
You know what? That's the kind of threat you listen to. Because at the end of the day, regardless of what you feel or what you
irregardless.
whatever of what you feel or what you think you're entitled to or how you feel about the U.S. government and army, guess what? They can legally kill you there.
I think regardless is a word.
Is it actually irregardless? That's a word?
Regardless, I think is a
I
word.
was joking. Irregardless,
Oh.
people say that, and that's the dumbest shit I've ever.
Oh, so irregardless
It's like an
is
Italian
not a
American-
word,
Hey,
right?
look, irregardless of the situation.
Hey, regardless.
Irregardless.
Hey, Eric, give me back my stapler, bud.
I was just imagining like they're all at the gate, right? And they're like, let us in. Missile. Just kills everyone.
Poison gas.
Mustard gas. They use like chemical weapons on their own citizens.
A nuke.
A nuke.
A nuclear bomb. Guys, have you been watching any of the conspiracy theory shows on Netflix?
No, they're so bad.
About Hitler?
About Hitler? No, I've only watched part of the Alien one, and it was the worst thing I've ever seen in my fucking
one?
life. The one with the shitty interviewer.
Dude, okay. What's his name? Bob.
Odenkirk.
What's his name? Bob
Lazar.
Bob Lazar.
Oh, Bob Lazar.
Bob Lazar is a very interesting person, but yeah, the guy who made that documentary is not a good documentarian.
This shit sucks, dude. He sucks.
He's not a good filmmaker.
He's asked. He's
and
not a good
that pisses
filmmaker.
me off because Bob Lazar's story is really interesting and like looking
Right.
at the interviews and stuff from actually back in the 80s when it first came out. He would like the way he responded and carried himself made you believe him. to an extent because he wasn't trying to like sensationalize shit. He was like, they're like, so you're wanting to get this information out there and like show the American people what's really going on. And he's like, no, honestly, I'm doing this as insurance in case they kill me. That that like.
Oh, that just sounds crazy.
No, but it's like a thing where it's like
Something
instead of being like,
say.
I needed to make the American people know this. He's like, no, I'm doing this so they don't kill me. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's kind of a dope angle.
So wait, here's something I always wondered.
ass is not good
and I
for
still
eating or
wonder it.
fucking.
If the U.S. government did find out about aliens, why wouldn't they make it known? Or if scientists, there's
it would
so
scare
many
people.
scientists out there and people
It would-
that watch, through telescopes and shit.
Right.
They could see when a meteor's coming and they'll tell the public. And why wouldn't the U.S. government? I mean, I can see
but
why the
you're-
U.S. government because they're so secret. But
You're asking about aliens specifically?
Why would we not know about
It's
it?
specifically
Too much
because
unknown, man. It would cause worldwide panic.
well, what I think it would
know?
be is
So
that
Napoleon.
it has to do with the technology that they're like getting from it. And they're reverse engineering of technology because when has the government or like big corporations that are in cahoots with the government ever been like, you know what, this is a really good form of energy. Let's use this and give it to the people. Never happens. So if they're like actually getting this quote unquote alien technology and reverse engineering it and stuff in ways that it could be applied to almost any industry, energy or whatever, to be like free energy, everyone's
Graphene.
fine.
There's just so many benefits
But
to them having that and only having that. Because then if they
they're
could
the-
utilize that and charge for, utilizing that energy in a specific way, or it's a fucking warfare
Exactly,
tactic,
using being
or
the only government that
whatever,
has
I have to say, it is
access
pretty
to
fun.
that.
and worldwide panic.
When military, they show those recordings of UFOs that they just can't identify. That is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
No, and there's like a place out there. I forget what is it called? Is it called like Goose Valley or something? Which is like the area that Area 51's like right
Thinking
next
of
to
Goose Down Pillows.
a big valley, like the big like dry, I guess, lake bed that it was. There's a space out there that they always do the testing of like the crafts and shit that they've like reverse engineered and shit. And Bob Lazar like did a thing where he would take people out there and show them, and they would have like night vision telescopes and shit and be able to see like things in the air.
It's probably just military testing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like whether, because classified military technology and like aircrafts and stuff, like that's where the whole thing is like, well, where does this shit come out of? Like, where does it come from? Like that they were able to develop a certain craft that can fly in a way that no other craft can and shit like that. And that means that so they figured out how to do this. And then why aren't they like now applying this to like other industries like aircraft and travel and stuff like that? You know what I mean?
Warfare, you know what I mean? And they don't want anybody else to know their tactic. If they have the fucking most lethal tactic, alien technology.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
That's why it is.
Yeah,
But then
exactly.
You think like, but this could better the world as a whole.
They don't give a fuck about bettering
Yeah,
the world
I
at
agree
all,
100%.
man. It's all about power and money, dude.
It is
And,
because it's like, all right, well, if we're ever in another big war that's like a world war, we can just like
a fleet of fucking alien spacecrafts by the U.S.
A fleet of alien spacecrafts by the United States.
Correct.
Oh, using UFOs? Dude.
Yeah, yeah. They've like
Independence Day?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I love Independence
and like
Day.
I haven't seen the new one,
Don't.
But
what's it called? The Nazis had this like what was it called? The Nazi Bell, I think, was like this anti-gravity like UFO that they were like trying to develop, and they almost did.
picking and flicking?
Like they almost fully developed this like craft that had
A
like
giant flying bell? Come on.
Yeah,
Look it up, Nazi Bell. Look it
that
up.
sounds ridiculous. But you know what's like the weird shit is when there's spotted UFOs and shit like that they can't explain that are in public areas that, the military does not test. You know what I mean?
Obviously, it's not a real.
It's a rendition.
That's just a bell, guys, a big bell.
Yeah, it's like a gong.
And it's got bullets.
They ring it and the Nazi mutants come out. You know, I learned something. I think we need to weaponize sperm whales.
Sperm oil?
I was watching a thing about sperm whales.
Sperm oils?
Yeah. When
I almost just took a sip of my microphone.
you think you think you're safe in the water next to a sperm whale? You think you're safe?
No, lasers.
Every sperm whale has 2 lasers ejecting from where in its body? None other than the sides of its body. No, they click in the water, which also is thought to be a communication higher than any even
Oh,
human
and is it
language.
loud enough to burst your eardrums?
It's loud enough to like turn you inside out.
Dude, what
like,
the
just
fuck?
imagine being like in a scuba suit and your face with a sperm whale and it just goes.
Yeah, it's like
Wait, that is a thing, is what
well,
you're
I don't
saying?
think inside out, but yeah, it can burst your eardrums and it can just
Probably
kill.
knock
It can
you
kill
out or
you.
something.
It can kill
like
you.
your guts
It
just
kills you.
fucking...
Yeah, it's sperm whales can hear each other from 1,000 miles away.
That's so weird. That's what I do when I come. Like, and all my insides come out of my orifice.
Yeah, I go,
Yeah.
and it creates
And
a
all my
sperm
bones
whale.
crack, yeah.
Dude,
Yeah, no,
fuck
sperm
that,
whales
though.
actually have power over the magnetic field, just like Magneto.
No, they don't.
Wait, hold on.
Wait, no, they don't.
Did we talk about this, or is this false information? But I remember hearing or talking about with you guys that they weaponized dolphins or something in the ocean. They literally did do
Yeah, I think
that.
we talked about that. I don't remember what we were talking
Or
about.
maybe I was watching one of those fucking conspiracy theories about Hitler, and they talked about how they did that for submarines and shit. I don't know.
Dolphin has a little mustache thing.
They don't weaponize it, just put a disguise on them.
That's not a dolphin. That's a Nazi.
No, it's just doing regular dolphin things, but it has a mustache.
It has little Hitler mustache.
Dolphins are crazy.
There's all these
dude.
just little Hitler fucking dolphins rape people, man.
Yeah, dude.
Prove it.
That's tight.
Prove it.
Good for them, man. Cross species
Good for them.
insemination.
I want everyone to go back to every podcast we've ever done and take every controversial thing that's said out of context.
I don't
Please.
want that. I don't want that.
Why not?
Dude, people are getting fucking ripped open left and right. Somebody just said something. Oh, Boogie said something. He was obviously joking, but on stream.
Was it the
And
Tesla
this
thing?
clip, no, this clip
'Cause that
came
was
up.
really dumb.
No, this one, he said it was something about black people. He's like,
Of course.
a person who donated money, it was like $10 or something, and he's like, I'm black or whatever. I don't know why they said that, but then he's like, oh my god, that's way more than your people can afford or something. He said it like it was really, but he was joking, but like that's
dumb
now,
joke.
it was a really dumb
I want to
joke.
hear the exact joke because I think that's how you remember the
Let's
joke.
pull it up. No,
I
it-
want to know if that's exactly how the
It
joke
was actually probably a little worse than what I said. And it wasn't
pretty bad.
funny at all, but it surfaced and I was like,
Why
Dude, there's
even-
something going on with
he's
that
gonna
guy,
get
man.
so
He's
much.
like, do you see that
oh,
thing
the
about
videos
him in
with
the
him.
Tesla? and shit?
No. Oh, him. I mean,
I feel bad because I used to look
I
up to
don't
that
care
guy.
about this Tesla shit.
Oh, I never did. I never knew about
Yeah,
him.
you never knew about him until you met him that one time.
And he said some things.
It was weird. It was very strange. I definitely took another look back, and then you talked to him afterwards, right, Kib? You were
Yeah.
like, hey, you don't have to be like that.
No, I just told him what I like. It was more of like him because we felt like he was talking to us how he thought we wanted to be talked to,
was he
like
talking
fucking.
about, like,
and-
stripper-
I don't know. We
strippers?
don't
I
need
don't
to
want
get
to
into it
too much
Oh,
to
yeah.
blow up
I
his
still
spot and
respect
cause
him.
some more
I respect
shit,
him a lot
because
still.
it's not like our place
Well, I don't
to-
really even remember what he was saying.
But anyways, I started telling him how much I, back when I was young and I was going through shit, like I looked up to him and how good of a person he was, and I was
Yeah,
like
he just seemed like a
implanting
genuinely
that.
good person, and that it sort of bummed me out to meet him. I'm sure there's some good in there, but it's just like seeing all the stuff that he.
But obviously, he's gone through a fuck ton, way more than all of us. Oh, so this was it. Hold on.
I've gone through a lot.
Yo, for you
I'm a
two.
black person.
Sparkle, I'm glad to hear you're still black. And thanks for 2 months of support, man. That's a lot of money, I guess, for a person of color, or is it not? I don't know. But I have a gun that's also a USB drive. So, I don't know if that offends you, Twitch, but...
Okay, so I'll tell you
Obviously,
exactly
it was
what
a
that
joke,
was.
but it was
I'll tell
so
you- I'll
stupid.
tell you exactly what that was. That was him trying and this all happened in an instant of a thought.
Edgy.
He was trying to say something nice, which then became a joke.
Oh,
and then it
okay.
became him like realizing that came off so
I have a
bad,
gun.
and then that he tried to cover it up. Just a mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because again, it was a joke. Obviously, that doesn't excuse anything, but you can see where he was going. He wasn't trying to hurt anybody's feelings, but that doesn't, that's a whole touchy subject. But like, he wasn't like, I fucking hate them. You know what I mean?
I don't mind race jokes, but it's just like they have to be layered and they have to.
And because we don't experience any pain behind it, so that's why we're okay with it because we've
Well,
never
not only that, but it's
experienced
just
pain.
like usually a good race joke for me is one that
It's like countered.
sounds shocking, but is also funny in the way it's said. But also the butt of the joke is not the person of color.
It's this
the
dumbass saying something
Yeah.
stupid like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've talked about that before,
Yeah.
and we've made jokes like that.
I
since
think
like
the fun-
2012. Not like that, but talked about the jokes like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think The Office does like race jokes the funniest.
Yes, dude.
Dude, there's some things in the
it's-
office that-
but it's
Dude.
also like yeah. Sometimes
With the
you s-
diversity day.
Oh, there's sometimes where you're watching, you're like, holy shit, how
could
did
not
they
do
do
that
that?
today.
But then it's like
I don't know.
you have to understand it's the writing is so good and it's within layers of a character that makes so
Yeah.
much sense because you know these characters so well
Yeah.
that them saying something is totally believable within that character's like
Like when
universe.
Kevin makes fun of Oscar and shit, and things completely wrong about gay people.
Yeah.
It's you listen
You're laughing
to
at
that,
because it's
Oscar. Like,
Oscar,
what an
yeah.
ignorant idiot.
First off, they could never. I don't think they could make that today.
No.
Secondly,
You know, because it's Kevin.
Yeah.
And like that character is written a certain way. Dude, yeah, when he's like crying, he's like, Oscar, I think I'm gay. He's like, really? Like Oscar's like trying to be there for him, like, really? What makes you think that? He's like, because I'm just so emotional. Oscar's like, you're not gay.
yeah,
Like, that's so
Perfect.
genius, dude. But it does so much there with that little scene because it's like it's funny because of Kevin doing that, but then it's
self-aware,
and then it's
too, and
Oscar
culturally
easily
it's-
just like shutting down such a misconception or like a stereotype.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Oh,
showing
dude.
that stereotype.
Aziz Ansari came out with a new stand-up thing on Netflix.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's directed by Spike Jonze. And it has a camera angle that I've never seen in a comedy.
Oh, I saw it. I watched a bunch of
360
it.
It's
camera.
wonderful,
Dude,
It's
you see like
up
the
on-
background and
camera's
you
right
see,
up on stage.
yeah,
with
like
him.
with him in front of his face, like not zoomed in, like it's like right here,
And-
and he's pretending it's not there, and it's like,
he covers the shit that he was
Oh, with the girl?
up in
The,
a little bit.
accusation?
It's very vague.
what
still.
happened with that?
A girl
Lightly
talked to the news about.
I thought that was proven to be false. Like
Well, it's not proven to be false that it all happened, but she was not very credible in her allegations. I mean, her information's probably
Right, it
correct,
was
but
the date
but the
thing.
allegations themselves were a joke. Like, he ordered white wine without even asking me what kind of wine I wanted. Like that, it started off like that, so you knew you were in for a wild ride. And
if that was a
essentially-
serious allegation, I'd be like, hey,
well, no,
excuse
that's
me,
not,
ma'am.
That's not the allegation.
Who gives a shit?
It was just set up to show.
Well,
like,
that's a little uncultured.
But the entire article just read as the allegations were like. It just made it very
Superficial
embarrassing
allegations?
for Aziz
I see
Ansari.
Fareed
But you
walking
didn't. It made it embarrassing
little
for
man.
Aziz. It didn't
Yeah.
make him look like a bad guy. He's just like it made him look like a goober.
Yeah.
But it definitely affected his career. But
That's so sad.
the actual stand up that he did, it was very
it's great.
poignant. It was very. He had a lot of very funny moments. Dude, he asked, "Hey,
Hey,
Fareed,
Fareed.
hey, Fareed, did you watch Aziz's new stand up?
I have not seen Aziz's new stand.
You haven't
Very
seen
dangerous
it?
place to put that.
Welcome, baby. Oh, you're gonna hit it.
Yay!
What's your secret package?
So I've been complaining about this for a while on stream. By the way, I stream. Don't look up my stream on Twitch
here,
unless
Free. We have
you're
a
not
mic for you,
fucking
bud.
weird.
You can sit right here.
Because I'm tired of getting weird people in my stream.
What do you
who
got?
Say fucking shit.
Oh,
like,
a new mouse.
Yeah, finally, dude. My mouse has not been working for a long time.
Yeah, you got a Steel series?
Yeah.
I'm all about that Razer, man. The new Razer Naga, you can switch out the side and make it have 2 buttons or 5 or 8.
I just wanted a mouse that looked like my current one, the one that I'm used to. Mm-hmm. Oh, Freed, you didn't close the
Oh,
door.
yeah,
you
he brought
bastard.
that. That's amazing.
Hi, buddy.
Thank you guys so much for making this. This was the most sweet
You
thing.
brought that.
Whoa, what is that?
It was at
On
the
the back.
What is that?
it was at our merch thing, and all the fans just came by and wrote something sweet about it, and about us. I mean, and it's great. It's
That's
beautiful.
amazing.
We appreciate you guys so much.
And then they sent messages
Ma-
through the Discord.
Wow.
So, Mike,
Oh, one says "fuck off" and die.
shout out to.
Hold on.
Not on.
That's so awesome to see that because I had to leave before I even knew that was a thing, and that's so cool.
So sweet.
Shout out to Ash, Edgar, Ian,
Adgar.
Xander, who
Zelzboth.
had a
See
little
in the
conversation about what to do with this, and reminders for people to sign them, and then Ash created a form to have people who couldn't make the RTX to send notes as well.
Fucking yeah,
Several
man.
people send notes of well wishes and appreciation.
Oh yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
guys.
thank you for
I wanna
bringing that
read
back,
all of
man.
that after this.
I was gonna ask Alex Ramirez to bring it back because he drove to
Alex
fucking
really
RTX.
was
He
able to
drove.
bring it
Alex put
back.
that together?
No. I was gonna ask him to bring it back because there's no way I could bring it back on the plane. Little did I know, Fareed brought it back on the plane.
I did. I took it on carry-on.
It's so sweet.
That's amazing. Thank you so much. That must have been so inconvenient for you.
It was fine.
Thank you though, dude.
It was a cool adventure.
Here, scoot up a little bit,
Like,
Freed,
I was,
because you're out of the frame. Or
He's
right
the
next to
off-screen producer. Oh
I
yeah,
am
you,
the
if
off-screen
you go against this
producer.
wall, you're in
Hey, I
frame.
can put this up on the wall.
There you go.
You could.
Yeah,
And we can. Yeah,
that'd be awesome.
That'll be sweet.
It went through a metal detector and
Went off a bunch of times.
Bunch of
Bunch of
times.
knives in there.
nice. And then
TSA almost burned it.
I got on the plane and I had it in front of me in my seat, and they're about to do the whole seatbelt demonstration.
Like, sir, this just
And
won't
the
work.
flight attendant says, "What is that?" And I say, "A big card." And he just takes it from me.
Throws it out the window of the plane.
Opens one of the windows while they're up in the air.
Real question. Do you think
Depressurizes
if you,
the
if you were
cabin.
white, he would have done that?
Well, what makes you think it was a man?
Probably was, wasn't it? It was though. It
Turn
was.
around, bitch.
Really turning this around on me, dude.
Are you really
I'm
turning
trying
on?
to help you.
Fareed, was it a man?
I don't know. What
Oh,
this
man.
You weren't able to.
Well, no. It's good that he's saying that because you really shouldn't assume.
I mean, where's the line? Where's the line?
Airline attendant.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Quit fucking flicking your bean over there.
And there's a button for, oh my God, there are 2 more buttons on this side. Yeah,
back,
You know what
forth.
this is going to be, baby? Finally, pyramids. I'm fucking done, dude. This is the best day of my life.
But now you got to relearn all your key bindings and shit.
No, I can add pyramids to it.
No, you won't be able
this is
to.
insane.
I've disabled it.
I do wish these buttons were bigger.
Get a Racer Noggin.
No, I've actually remotely disabled that from working.
I have bummed about that, man.
Come on, man.
You know what? Before we get into new chatter, we do have another sponsor.
I love you.
And this one, hey guys, we have another sponsor.
Who is it? Who's this one?
Guys, we have another sponsor.
Uh-huh.
And this one,
Our baleen whales.
actually, I'm having a tough time figuring out what sponsor this is. It's Quip.
We need to get a neon sign for right here. Look at that. Imagine if there's a neon sign right here. It says
Thank you,
poop.
Quip, for sponsoring episode 98 of the podcast. We're almost at 100. We just should do something special for
We
100.
should.
Wow.
Should.
Let's not forget.
Quip. We're not the first to say it. Sometimes we need a vacation from our vacation. Delayed flights, hotel snafus, chatty travel companions. Get away for 2 minutes, twice a day, with Quip. Their wireless electric toothbrush is lightweight and compact, so it packs away easily in your tote or
yeah.
carry-on. When you overstuff your luggage, it happens to all of us. Plus, the timed sonic vibrations give you a meditative break from that jam-packed itinerary, even if it's just between moving from the hammock to the pool chair. When it's finally time to go home, keep staycationing with a fresh and simple health routine. Oh, yeah. It has sensitive sonic vibrations for an effective clean that's gentle on your sensitive gums. Why? People brush too hard, and some electric toothbrushes are too abrasive. Up to 90% of us don't brush for a full 2 minutes or don't clean evenly, but Quip... It has a built-in 2-minute timer that pulses every 30 seconds to remind you when to switch sides and helps you clean your whole mouth evenly. It also declutters your sink or cabinet and makes traveling with an electric toothbrush easier because it works as a stand, it mounts to mirrors, and slides over your bristles to pack and protect your Quip on the go. Plus, there's no wires or clunky charger, and it runs for 3 months on a single charge.
3 months.
3 months, baby.
3 months.
Brush heads are automatically delivered on a dentist-recommended schedule every 3 months for just $5. A friendly reminder when it's time for a refresh and to stay committed to your oral health. 75% of us actually use old, worn-out bristles that are ineffective. But Quip is one of the first electric toothbrushes accepted by the American Dental Association.
That's the ADA, baby.
ADA, dog.
ADA.
They're backed by over 25,000 dental professionals, and they have thousands of verified 5-star reviews. The Kids Brush. The new brush is the same as our original version, mine. Just tweaked for sized-down mouths. My kids are going to have the mouths as big as mine. Kids are inspired to brush better and more often with oral care that looks and feels like the products and the adults in their life use. And they're proud to use Quip. Help them develop a grown-up routine without childish gimmicks or childish Gambino. Don't make them a part of this. I love Quip because it keeps me healthy and it keeps my mouth healthy. And that's why I love Quip and why I'm taking it to Barbados this summer. Quip starts at just $25, and if you go to getquip.com/Pine. Right now, you can get your first refill pack free for free. Let me say that again. Quip starts at just $25, and if you go to getquip.com/Pine. Right now, you can get your first refill pack for free. That's your first refill pack free at getquip.com/Pine. Link in the description. Thank you, Quip, for sponsoring the podcast. You guys have been with us for a long time. I love you.
Seriously, we love you. And on that note, I would like a free Quip, please.
I'll take one too.
I need a automated toothbrush like that. I've been talking to Freed about it. Quip, you're probably not watching, but if you are, I'd really like one, and I will love you for it. Thank you. Good night.
I'd be down for one too.
Very excited about this, guys. You have no idea. I don't know how I'm gonna.
I actually do know how excited you are because I literally did just get a new mouse too, and it's, dude, a fresh mouse. It's nothing like a fresh. It's like not using a condom 5 times. And that is a dream.
Well,
you know what I mean?
try 5,000 times.
Like washing out a condom and using it again. That's what using an old mouse is like. And I'm sick of it.
Have you done
When's
that?
the last time you washed out a condom and drank what was inside of it?
Freeze frozen
Freeze
time.
frozen in time. damn.
freeze. Yeah, it's fucking frozen in time.
How you been, Fareed?
I'm happy to see you guys.
How's the office
Good to see
without
you,
us?
man.
The same?
Isn't it just the same? Everyone's used to
Because we
it.
didn't really come out. Who's using our room now?
The room in which you guys used to work out of is a meeting space, a recording space.
They said it's a dead zone. I asked one of the guys.
Bummer.
Not a dead zone.
Have a
Dead
bummer
zone.
there.
It's a dead zone.
Verizon doesn't get.
They nap.
service
John
there.
Smith takes naps in it now. You left probably thousands of dollars worth of equipment there. That's
More.
now just been dispersed among whoever wanted to take shit.
Yeah.
I wish I knew. I would have took and kept shit.
Dude, you know what
You
the
know?
thing that bums me out the most about the office is that just recently I was coming back from the airport. Alyssa showed me a place by her college because it's right by, Loyola, that is the single best crepe place I've ever eaten at in my entire
And
life.
we've never been there.
Best, and it's 2 minutes from the office. And it's
Ramen is by the office.
No, not the best.
You didn't go.
I haven't gone.
it's the best breakfast place I've ever been to, best crepes, and I've been to Iceland, baby. And they
they
used
known
to have
for
the best
crepes?
crepes.
They're not
well, the
known-
place that I went to in Iceland had the best crepes that
Was
I've
it
ever
the
had.
hotel restaurant?
Oh, is
No,
it a
right- dude, it was
hotel,
right
a
on the-
restaurant?
Dude, it was right on the docks of one of the shores.
Reykjavik.
Tell us
Yeah.
how good your crepe was, then.
The crepe was good. It was an Oreo crepe, dessert crepe that I ordered after I got a ham and cheese crepe.
Dude,
It was
I'm
an Oreo steak crepe.
I'm more of a. I haven't dove into like meal crepes, like savory
crepes,
crepes.
yeah.
I have never had one. I'm all about
Off the phone, Freed.
Nutella, banana crepes.
Throw freeze thrown and then try to throw it. And then try to throw it. Throw freeze thrown and then try to throw it.
But like, where do I start? If I want a fucking good savory fucking steak, tell me where to go.
A good steak.
If you want the,
No,
do you
I
want
want-
the best steak you've ever had?
Well, I'm sure there's good steak. I'm talking crepes,
Oh, crepes.
savory crepes. Yeah.
I'll grill
Then
you
go
up
to
a crepe,
Casey's
man.
Crepes. You live kind of close to
I
it.
heard it's bad.
That's the one I just said is good.
Yeah, we've been having it. There's a big argument about it.
With who?
Me and a bunch of like little kids,
Who are these little kids?
street mongrels.
Oh, you just found them on the street and
Found
started
'em on the
arguing with them
street.
about crepes, dude?
Started arguing about crepes. Put them in the back of my car. It only fits one kid. Made 5 work. Drove to my place, and we're hanging out playing N64 and arguing about the crepes.
What are their
trying to figure
names?
it out. Jonathan.
Jonathan?
Chim and Tim.
Toasty's one that we call because he's always fucking.
He doesn't have a name, though?
And
doesn't have a name. He's always big.
'Cause he's a
warm.
street urchin.
He's always really warm.
He's
And
a sea
then
urchin.
Melissa, but it's a guy, Melissa, and then Christ.
And then Christ?
Christ. Come on, man,
Christ.
short for
That's
Christoph.
5.
Short for Christoph. That's 4 that I said, and you didn't let me finish. And then
Sorry.
Tomas.
Tomas.
Yep.
Can we talk about toast?
Sure, the game.
No, the kid.
Oh, for sure.
What's up with Toasty?
Toasty's cool. He's got a lot of
His
fuck.
birth name or
He's Toasty's. Yeah, it's his birth name. He's got a lot of cool names, and he's not doing so well.
Oh, is he sick?
No, he's doing great.
okay.
Yeah.
You just said he was doing... Okay.
Well, objectively.
And you're just hanging out with these kids. You're playing games and shit?
I'm doing more than hanging out with these kids.
Don't say that, dude.
What are you doing?
Don't say it like that.
Don't say what? Like what?
What are you doing with them?
What are you doing with the kids? Come on, just say
Just some weird things.
like what?
Whoa, just some weird
What's
things.
so funny? You guys.
I'm not laughing, dude. This is
I'm laughing
creepy.
because you're putting me in an uncomfortable
I'm just-
position.
Just
I'm
say
just
what you say
asking.
exactly
You're
what you're doing with
prying. Just a couple weird
the
things.
I'm trying to dig you out of this hole. Just say exactly what you're doing with the kids because I'm sure it's
Me,
fine.
Tomas, Toasty in one room together. Weird things happen.
what
Say
do you mean by
exactly what
weird?
the
What
weird
do you
things
mean
are.
by
Otherwise,
weird?
people are going to draw conclusions.
They make crepes.
No, we don't. That's stupid.
that
Obviously,
is stupid.
No, it's not.
You're saying weird things.
No,
Why are
we
they
did-
weird? What are they specifically?
physically we are.
Don't. Okay.
Physically we are one.
Making
Dude.
crepes.
Does that make it more
Are you
clear?
kidding me, man?
We're
That's
summoning
the worst
ghosts.
thing you could have said. And
We're,
you're being-
we're
What?
summoning ghosts.
Oh, okay.
You have to physically become one. So we fuck, and then we we try to summon a ghost. Anyway,
Solid ending, man.
Yeah, I've been summoning ghosts with these kids.
after I
just
fuck
lost
them.
my job. Thanks so much, guys.
Oh well, man. Oh well.
Don't worry, Freed. No one watches
Oh,
this.
poor
I pay for all the views.
Everybody knows I'm not fucking 12-year-old kids. They're 13.
How have you been, though?
All right. What's hitting
Talk
you with
closer
it?
to the mic if you
What's
can be
hitting you?
that fucking
What's
quiet,
hitting
man.
it with you, twisted sister?
Well, I went to the symphony last night.
What? There's a symphony in LA?
There is a symphony in LA.
The Fortnite streamer.
And I went to the symphony.
You're holding it right by the fucking cock end. Come on, man.
I went to the symphony by myself and had a very pleasant time at the symphony by myself.
You saw an orchestra?
Really?
I did see an orchestra.
Was it wonderful? Was it beautiful?
It was beautiful.
Was it therapeutic?
It was therapeutic.
Much
So
like
actually,
much like our
fight
Baha'i
almost
thing.
broke out
That's so funny.
At a symphony.
well, it was more of a tense altercation.
Well, it was more
This
of a
is
rap-
bullshit.
Well, it was more of a rap battle.
No, I was sitting at my seat, and there was
Throwing up in my
a nice
mouth.
gentleman to my left, and two very pleasant ladies to the left of him. Behind us,
Did you fuck him up?
There was two gentlemen. One was I didn't see what they looked like, but I was hearing that before the show. One of the gentlemen was versed in classical music and was telling the other
Mio
gentleman
Mao.
about what a concerto is, what a suite is,
Concerto.
what a Madagascar is. all
Which is a
these
country.
things. What is a
country.
Which
And
what is
so
a
then-
country?
Hardest to
Anyway.
infect in Plague Inc. Not one of them.
We were,
But that's why I started off in
sitting
Greenland.
The,
Super
the program
weird.
Had started, lovely program, lovely music, genius, and I suddenly hear, "Excuse me, you put your phone away."
Oh no, thank you.
And it was the gentleman, the well-versed gentleman behind us, and he says it to the woman who was 2 seats to my left, and she says, "Pardon, but I just had my phone on my lap. I don't know what you're talking about."
Also, you did not control this. You'll never have this.
Wait, hold on. Was her phone on?
I don't know. I wasn't looking to
Well,
people. To
He's
my
playing
left.
Tetris, man.
She said that her phone was off and it was on her lap. Now, moments after, the same well-versed gentleman with well-versed in classical
Concerto
music,
man.
the concerto man, comes over
Concerto.
to the friend that he was attending the show with and says, "And this is the best part," something like that. And then the man sitting to my left, who had come that evening to enjoy classical music,
Right.
looks
He's
over and
peeved.
says, "Hey, I need you to shut your mouth, jackass."
Wow.
And looks
Jackass.
over straight. And then I had a woman to my right who was there with her 2 other sisters and her father, who was a World War II veteran with stage 4 cancer in his 90s. And she's like, "Whoa,
How do you know this?
I have conversations with
He can smell it.
And yeah, it got a little tense there.
Did it get more intense after that? Did he shut up after the guy told him to shut up?
The guy chuckled and laughed.
Power move.
I will
That's
not.
A power move.
He just
Chuckled
goes,
and laughed.
I will not. I will not do that. Shutting your phone.
Dude, my thing is like when you're in a movie or in a show and somebody takes their phone out, don't take your phone out if it's pitch black and your phone's at 100% brightness.
Yep.
That's why you
Because
should put
don't
the
do that.
brightness up.
Night mode, 0%.
And then also don't immediately react as if you're the king in the castle and you go, turn your phone off. You say, if they don't, they take it out and they check it and put it away, that's fine. But if they go,
No.
then you say, hey, excuse me, can you put that away?
This is what I do. I go like this. Excuse me. Turning your phone off now before beheading your kids.
I think there are 2 rules to a movie theater with phones. 1, don't have it out. 2, you can only have it out if you have a family emergency, in which case,
Walk to the little aisle.
don't go to the movie theater. Never
what-
have your phone out. Never bring your phone out. There's no reason to ever have your phone out.
number
in the
three,
I
movie.
actually
Number
do.
three,
I
don't
don't
go to
know. I
movies.
disagree. I'll hide my phone like beside so that there's no light.
The
It's on
movie theater is a
0%.
sacred place, man.
This doesn't disturb anybody though. If mine's on 0%, so and I'm hiding it over like this, and I send a quick text.
Oh, dude, well, here we go.
nobody's seeing
Here's
that.
my reason for it. And it's for your own benefit. I want everybody in the theater to experience the movie as I do.
Guess what? This is all about you, not anyone else.
It's about me.
Back to last night's performance. After intermission, they went. There was a Romeo and Juliet concerto. What was very moving, it was with a dance company in LA. So they were doing, as the orchestra was playing this piece, Romeo and Juliet, you actually had Romeo and Juliet going on. And they didn't only use the stage, but they used the backstage and the parking lot and everything throughout the bowl. And they had a camera there following it.
Was this at the Greek?
No, it was at the Hollywood Bowl.
cool.
Because that's what you said. Okay.
Because you
I
had
love
said
the
the
Hollywood
Greek and now
Bowl.
you're saying the Hollywood
Such a nice venue.
Bowl. I don't
It's
know.
lovely.
I don't know if any of this happened.
And it's such a peaceful experience for me that I not only did I have my phone away, I had it on airplane.
That's the thing.
Wow.
In a theater or,
Or even just do not disturb mode.
Never take your phone out. Keep it on airplane mode. 2, don't fucking talk unless it's a part in the movie where you're supposed to be like, yeah!
Or if you
like fan service,
you
or some
can also
shit.
repeat a funny joke exactly verbatim. So if someone says a funny line,
imagine
you
you
can
go watch
immediately
Stuber.
repeat it.
Let's go watch.
Dog, do not come over here.
You're using that accent the whole time.
That wasn't even the funny part of the line, dude.
You are laughing at it,
Imagine,
nonetheless.
Oh, haha, Mercutio died.
Also, there's like little to no service at the Hollywood Bowl.
Actually, there is service and free Wi-Fi.
You actually just got fucked up, dude. Roasted and bitch ass.
You're right.
Penis shingled.
Dude, you just gave your genius shingles, man. That sucked up.
You just gave genius shingles. I went to 2 concerts at Hollywood Bowl and they were amazing. I saw Chance the Rapper there.
Oh, that's right. Those two.
And then I saw-
During our filming.
You're right.
Our film.
Exactly. Steve. And I saw Dave Matthews Band there. And
Oh, I know
both
what you're talking
concerts were amazing. And France and the Lights opened for Chance. It was amazing.
I think I saw Post Malone at the Hollywood Bowl.
I saw Lauryn Hill and Dave Chappelle at the
Ooh, that sounds dope.
Ooh, seeing Dave Chappelle live would be really cool.
No, it wouldn't.
Funny.
Yeah, it would. I'm kidding. I just like to get both angles and see what you guys think
I
about
have
both.
Bummer recently. I
Really?
have Bummer, a movie I look forward to long time. Turn out shit.
Long time shit guy.
Crawl.
I don't recall.
I heard really good
Crocodile
things
movie.
about it.
Oh yeah, we talked about that on the podcast.
I don't think a crocodile movie is going to beat Rogue. There's no better
crocodile
movie.
movie's gonna ever be Lake Placid.
I was just
No,
gonna say
Rogue beats Lake Placid.
Shout out.
There's two different. There are two different movies. Lake Placid is a very different movie than Rogue. Lake Placid doesn't really take itself that seriously.
Lake Placid does not, and it's a classic though. You know what
It
I mean?
is. I agree completely.
When you watch Rogue, do you go,
Betty
"Oh,
White,
this
dude?
is going to be a classic now," or no?
No, it's not going to be a
That's
classic.
why Lake Placid wins.
But Lake Placid is your general monster movie.
Love it.
And you could replace the crocodile with any other beast and it would have worked out just
Then
the
it
same.
wouldn't be the Lake Placid. It would be
What
Lake.
if you replaced it with a giant bug? Well, then it wouldn't be Lake, would it?
What if you replace it with a fucking underground goblin? Lake Goblin.
But Rogue is an honest to God crocodile movie and it behaves like a crocodile. It does crocodile
Let me tell you a
things.
little story. Do you want to know why it
It's a
was
nor-
so jarring that it was about an alligator? Because Lake Placid in New York City doesn't have crocodiles.
The lights are inspiring
Wait, was it in New York
you.
No.
Where is Lake Placid?
It's in the Champlain Lakes in New York, upstate New York.
What do you know? Oh, because you lived near there.
What do you
So
know?
No,
Why do you nut
I
so
lived
much?
3,000 miles away for 8 years.
Anyway.
Why are you trying to
Crawl
get in an
sucked.
argument
Crawl's
with me,
no
man?
good. You loved Rogue. Little cum on my foot.
Sorry.
Yeah, well, I mean, I still want to see it. Probably Crawl. Is it that bad? Peace off,
No,
you
it's not
fucking
that bad,
fly.
dude. It's not that bad, but like it's not.
It just
not
was a letdown. It wasn't even Rogue level.
No,
Was
it
it
was.
refreshing?
Dare it be fucking Lake Placid, like we've just talked about. Yeah, right.
Was any part of it enjoyable?
The build up was enjoyable, but every scenario that she had gotten herself, it was Jaws in a house, but not a good
Well,
Jaws.
they already did that.
That would be Mother.
Wow.
Halloween.
Yum 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 yum.
That was one of the most quick-witted responses that I'll remember to the day I die.
Nice.
Wait, what was quick-witted
The
about
day
that?
you die, I'm gonna
Just-
ask that question. Do you remember? You're gonna say, I remember.
And I'm going to say,
Mama?
get out of here, brown man. I'm going to become severely racist as an old
He
man.
is. He's a
Boogie.
Dude, Gus made a funny tweet
bug.
recently.
Boogers.
You guys seen that
What's in
fucking
there?
that face app everybody's posting about?
The old one?
Yeah, Gus posted one of him, and he's like, "I look like your older uncle who still uses the word Oriental." And I laughed, and then I went, "I'm fairly certain I've seen that joke elsewhere."
You're really about to call
Yeah.
out Gus on this fucking... Dude, SNL stole something from Gus. Did you know that?
Stole from Gus?
Yeah.
Wait, that was
Allegedly.
it the golf thing
I don't remember what it was.
Yes, it was. Well, that's the video that he was
that he did?
talking about. No, it wasn't golf. It was him hitting baseballs while
You're
he was
right,
talking
right,
about
right,
SNL.
Not SNL, but who from SNL?
No. So it was an America's Got Talent like judge
Oh, yeah.
sketch. And here's my thing. Maybe they did. I doubt they did because America's Got Talent is a huge thing.
It's
And that
very-
SNL is always going to try to like the most topical, trendy thing and try to make a sketch out of it.
Yes.
And lately not do such a great job at it. And long story short, I'm a big fan of America's Got Talent.
Did they not do a great job with the America's Got Talent sketch?
I don't think it was that funny.
I've been not rewatching because I barely seen any of them. All the SNL skits, like every single one.
Amazing.
Sometimes you'll see a good one, but 9 times out of
Well,
10,
I'm gonna send you a playlist.
That's so sad.
please do.
It's a playlist about all the most famous sketches where they break character in it. It's amazing because when one of them breaks character, it makes it so much funnier. Dude, my favorite
Jimmy
thing.
Fallon with the leather one.
Dude, Jimmy Fallon is always the one that, like, back when he was like one of the main cast members, they would always try to make Jimmy Fallon break because he was always the one that broke, and him and Horatio Sands would always have like a competition.
That's so
like
funny.
Horatio Sands would like try to make Jimmy Fallon break character. So funny.
I have a
dude.
very controversial question. Back in the Chris Farley time, was it a different sense of humor that they had?
Yes.
Because I watched a bunch of Chris Farley sketches and I did not find them that funny.
Well,
course. It's a different
he's
era.
more like physical comedy, but in a way that's like very abrasive.
Yeah.
Versus like,
But he was a fucking genius.
oh
though.
my god, dude,
Of that
very
comedy.
what's his character? The one, Mark or Matt, whatever the guy who's the motivational speaker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Living in a van down by the river. And he's like, the parents bring him in to talk to the kids because one of them was like smoking weed or something, and he's in there and he's like also homeless. He's like, so I've been living in a van down by the river. And he's like,
famous
so
one,
what
yeah.
I'm gonna do is I'm moving on my shit, we're gonna be buddies.
I've never actually seen that one, but I've heard the
It's
Down
so
by the
funny,
River
dude.
thing.
And he does like physical comedy, and he's like, so I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna move in with you, and he falls and crushes the fucking coffee table. So
The one
funny,
sketch in
dude.
particular I'm thinking of that I didn't find funny was with Michael, who's the guy who was in Birdman?
Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton and Chris Farley. And Chris Farley's taking care of Michael Keaton's mom. I think they're brothers. And they're both on the couch, and Michael Keaton is trying to have sex with this girl, but he keeps having to come back out because he's overly protective of his mom, who's like an asshole to Chris Farley. And I just watched that whole sketch. I was like, why does everybody love Chris Farley? Maybe I'm just watching the wrong
Oh,
sketches. I think.
well, have you seen the movies that Chris Farley's been into? That's
Tommy
how I
Boy
got
and
into
shit. I've never seen it.
Tommy Boy.
Watch them; they're classics.
Is it a wonderful movie?
What was is Tommy Boy the one where he's got like
The Inheritance, right?
the inheritance? Yeah, and he's like in a cabin with what's his name, the shorter guy,
David Spade.
David Spade. That's Tommy Boy.
Well, Black Sheep. No, Black Sheep.
Oh,
Yeah,
Black Sheep. That's
Oh,
your first
dude,
one. Watch
there's
Black
also,
Sheep.
There's also another famous SNL skit with Chris Farley and why am I forgetting these names? The guy from Dirty Dancing.
Oh,
Patrick Swayze.
yeah.
Patrick Swayze. You know the one where it's a strip-off kind of challenge.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and Chris Farley.
seen that.
Yeah.
It's one of the most famous SNL sketches. Sketches.
Yeah, well,
And
here's why. The thing with that is, like, you already have to be a big Chris Farley fan to jump in and watch that, and then you're loving it. Like, it's like watching one of your favorite comedians do something like that.
Yeah.
Like, it's so out of the ordinary for them, but so obviously
But
something
at the
they
time,
would do.
it wasn't everyone's favorite comedian because
They were
he was
huge.
only on SNL.
You mean the
And
early
then he
stage
started
stuff?
doing movies.
Yeah,
and then,
true.
Well, he got. I think he did. Maybe he did the movies during SNL, like in the later part of it. But he got fired, and him and Adam Sandler got fired at the same time.
Same with Bobby Lee. He got fired from SNL. He would show up.
Honey.
You think of Matt TV?
Matt TV. You're right.
Did he actually get fired from Mad TV?
I mean, I believe so. Yeah. One time he showed up and he shit his pants on during the.
That's extraordinarily funny to me.
I want to say something about SNL.
It actually shit
I've
his
listened to that
pants.
guy's podcast. I've never heard anyone that shits their pants at
As much
an
as-
adult age as much as him.
And is okay with it. One time he had to have Kalila clean his ass, and he was in a car. And he went to the back
yeah.
seat. And he just started shitting, and then she had to fucking wipe his ass or something.
Wait, why did he make someone wipe his ass?
I don't know. And maybe I
Power
made
move.
that part up.
That is a
but-
power move, dude.
I
I,
remember
made that part
Something
up.
about SNL. I just want to say Lorne Michael is one of the great producers of our time to be able to
Absolutely.
run that show for so many decades.
And he hates Steven Seagal.
I don't know. I've never heard that. Maybe
Dude,
Right.
Steven Seagal.
Because he doesn't understand.
for I think Lorne Michaels is a genius in his craft, and
Oh, no doubt.
no doubt.
No doubt.
Thanks,
I was
guys.
reading about people that aren't invited back to SNL. Steven Seagal's one of them because he's so
So bad.
bad.
He's so bad. He doesn't get it.
Another one was Martin Lawrence because he had a bit in his monologue where he went off the cuff and said some very heinous things.
He's phenomenal,
about,
though, man.
About women hygiene.
People don't. Well, I know Lorne Michaels doesn't like it when people improv
yeah.
with their monologue or improv in general.
Really?
Because he's like.
Some of the best stuff
because
comes from improv, man.
But
Yeah,
it's about
but-
time.
It's about timing, especially like because certain comedians will come on and like improv bits and stuff like during a sketch. I'm like, this is a. Like
I don't
these
think
are.
you're gonna hear
This
that.
is Saturday Night Live.
yeah.
This is a live show, and this has all been
Like,
very
it's disrespectful
meticulously
to
rehearsed
to
and
risk
written
that.
and everything. And for you
stepping
to
over
improv,
people.
you're stepping over other people that
And
are on
other
the show.
shows on the network if they run overtime. Well,
Yeah.
I guess would they just cut him off?
They would cut them off short, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because also, how is everybody else going to know how to, with the time restraint, get to the point they're supposed to be at since we've missed all this now? How do you jump to that? It won't make sense.
Who
Like,
do you think the biggest asshole cast member was on SNL?
Oh, there's probably loads, man.
Cast member?
There's probably a whole.
Oh, I know that Chevy Chase. A lot of people. Always
Oh yeah, a lot of people don't
See,
like him.
I love
Yeah,
Chevy Chase.
I
think
love
he's
Chevy
a
Chase. But
fucking
after hearing all
genius.
those stories-
But there's
What did
a
he
lot-
do?
He's just a very
Misogynistic.
No, he's just like an asshole. He's very like arrogant and entitled.
He got really
whatever, dude.
fucking
He's so
famous,
good.
you know, yeah.
He's
And he was so good.
And like he,
He's one
whenever
of
he
the
comes
cast
back,
members.
yeah. Whenever he comes back on the show, like I love seeing him coming back on SNL because like you just know because he has this like very like kind of calm demeanor about himself, but then he does like stupid ass shit where he's like talking and stuff. He's like trying to put a phone away and he like can't get the phone back on the receiver and shit. And he's still like talking.
Dude,
I love that.
I think he's probably semi-normal now, right?
He's probably chilled out in his age.
I think there's
I'm sure.
an age, and it depends on each person, but I think there's an age, some people reach it like in their last 2 years of their lives, where they just chill the fuck out. Some people reach it way too young.
For sure. I mean, you see that with actors and like big people like who's the guy who owns the Comedy Store. Pauly Shore's chilled out a
I
lot.
have a theory. Do you
Do you know what I'm saying though? Really quick though on that.
I
thing,
barely
though?
know about Pauly Shore.
Oh, okay. Well, he was nuts. He was a fucking maniac. And
But
he's chilled out a
even
lot.
people that are nuts right now, like that are 70 something, 75 years old, people that just are not acting the way they should be acting, I think every single person has an age where it just cuts off and then they just chill the fuck out. And I'm not going to use any examples, but I think that it comes for everybody. And whether that be in the last year, the last day of their life, I think there's a definite chill out period.
I'd love for you to use examples. It would make it more interesting
Well,
for
I'm
me
not going to,
and
but
everyone else.
I'm talking about something specific. And I
Why are you
think
looking
there,
at me? Me, is it me?
no.
Oh, James.
But I
Give me a hint.
your mom. I think there's an age, and also I think my parents chilled out too. I don't know if they're going to watch this far into the podcast, but my mom was a little nutso for a while.
Oh, same. Yeah.
But even your mom will probably chill.
I think she
out.
has
Even your
actually,
mom, dude.
Like, I visited her and she has chilled out quite a bit. I don't get like tons and tons.
I
of
think it's just the thing that happens. I think
messages and stuff.
I don't know
it
what
takes
it
a
is.
lot to
An acceptance maybe of their fate.
things. Yeah.
Yeah,
for sure. I
it's
think
it is an
definitely comes
it's a greater understanding of their life and
I think it does
you
come
know?
from an acceptance rather than like a yearning for something different
Yeah.
or something more. It becomes an acceptance, and then you have like
It's like a realization.
It's like finding happiness that you already have versus striving for happiness that you probably won't ever get. But most of the time, people don't realize that they won't get it, so they're always striving for it and they never get
Yeah.
it. But once they realize the happiness that they already have, it becomes like a thing.
It sort of feels like the same kind of thing as an anger issue for a lot of people, because people with anger issues, I was reading about how it doesn't come from a place of hate, it comes from a place of idealism where they want things to be the
A
way
certain
that they
and they want people to like see it their way and
Yeah.
also want it that way too because they think it's right.
Yeah.
And the fact that they don't get it or people don't agree with them, they become angry. You know, it's not like I hate you. It's like want what I want because this is good.
Yeah.
But it's like well, that's to you.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a whole
I used to
thing.
be a lot angrier of a person.
When was that?
Just
were
like
you-
like a couple of months ago.
like
Like
yeah,
last
like
week?
in college and like just even like I think earlier
at
SB7.
SourceFed, you when I knew you at SourceFed, and like up through the first 6 months or so, you would get mad at people. Not like me, but you would definitely. I noticed that you were a little angry.
Yeah.
But you chilled the fuck out for sure. You're so chill, dude.
You're just so
chill now.
fucking chill. Am I
Chiller than
guys?
me.
Am I so chill?
Yeah, but it's not like in a good way.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you're cold.
Yeah, like what's up, dog?
Freezing.
Can you kill
Off
it?
your phone.
going?
Off your phone. Come on, this is the orchestra, baby.
Come on, dude. This is the
Huh?
orchestra.
Like 50 minutes. We can keep it going.
This has been a fun podcast. Yeah, let's keep it fucking going. This is an
Glorious.
extended
Hey, let's read some of the
podcast.
things on the cardboard.
Yeah, let's read a couple of
That'd
them.
be sweet. So it's the top of it says, "Thanks for the laughs."
Read who it's by too if they signed.
That's just the big title and the feels. Y'all make life good, says Warren Cullinan. That was a tough one to read. Sam Schneider says, "Love you guys, thank you." I want to read a big one.
I see one that says, "Goodbye, my love," from Nathan B.
Now go kill it. These last 2 years were an achievement. That's very sweet. Thank you for being courageous in your creativity and giving no shits whether it fit with anything or anyone else. You changed the game and inspired us forever. Long live SP7. Love Ogre.
Can I show you guys?
That
one
can't be
made
their
me
name.
laugh a lot?
Oh, I saw this one.
Show what?
So curious what
Maybe
you
the
got. What you
pop-up.
guys will think.
This one made me laugh a lot. Shout out to Jacob who wrote it.
Dick.
Man.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, you all suck.
By Dick.
That's amazing.
There's thousands.
Why don't you read one, Clip?
There's 10. Okay, I'll read one. Let's read this one right here. Thanks for it all, friends. Aaron and Evan.
Why don't you read another one? Read that big one, blue one on that one.
This one being on over
Yeah.
here. Hope you realize that you have created something incredibly special, as well as game-changing. Thank you for showing me that it's okay to embrace failures. What does that say? Charges? Charge through hard times, but still find a way to have a good time. Best of luck.
This is like the yearbook I never had.
Yeah, this is very sweet. Thank you so much. Signature, someone wrote only. Rip fat
Someone wrote
clouds.
signature.
Signature, exclamation mark.
That's amazing.
Hey, look, Jamie came to RTX.
Thank you.
That's not our Jamie.
Just thank you.
Thank you. I heart you. SYD. What's SYD? Suck your dick?
Oh, yeah.
Suck your dick. Thank
Suck
you for
your
being
dick.
courageous in your creativity and giving no shits whether it fit with anything /one else.
Look,
You
someone
change.
kissed
All
it.
right.
Someone kissed it.
Where? Someone wrote or drew a little thing of themselves, I think.
Oh, yeah, Max.
Yeah, Max. Thanks, Max.
For you, Max.
Yeah, the STD internet logging. This is very sweet. We'll probably read all of these on our own time. Oh yeah, there's the kiss. Is that what you're talking
One
about?
says
Yeah.
K bye.
Thank you, Lacey. Thanks, Lacey. The
Piece
music.
of shit.
Stay weird.
Who was it?
Jamie.
Love y'all.
I was going to see if he was okay.
We'll miss you guys. Much love, chicken boys.
Thank you for inspiring so many creatives. We love you.
Thank
Can't
you
wait
for
to see
making
what's
my
next.
sister and I laugh until we shit ourselves. That can't be. Until we get sick. Never stop being yourself. Pissing. Enjoy the Whataburger. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
Do you have that?
I had it.
It's in.
You have it, right?
We have it.
Yeah, we have it.
I think we gave it to our
we
friend
didn't do-
because we don't live in.
Oh, yeah, we
fucking-
had to give it to someone because I left early.
Yeah, there's
And
no
then-
Whataburger here, right?
No, there's not.
We'd have to go to.
Not yet.
Texas.
It will be soon.
What?
Because it got bought out by another company and they're going to expand out.
Who did?
Whataburger.
RTX.
Yes.
Oh, you're on another level.
RT got bought by
Here's a
Whataburger?
good one. Have fun, don't die from Jess. Is that our sponsor
facts.
link,
That's facts.
Jess?
I heart you, dicks. Annie F. Thanks.
Did anyone
Annie.
write on this that we know? Like, I mean, not.
There's no way to
like,
know. There's 1,000 of the same name.
like peers, you know.
Embryo,
Trevor,
y'all.
did
Thanks
Trevor
for
write
the
on
laughs,
it?
Cam.
That's what I care about. Did Trevor write on this?
We should call him and ask.
No, you think Trevor would write on this?
Well, no, you're wrong.
Dude,
you're right.
he would
can't-
charge.
Somebody
can't
just
write.
said the lessons.
What's that? Like a little fucking pine tree? I love it.
You know, actually, I think Trevor did because I was walking around with it. Yeah,
really?
him and Bart both said
Oh,
that.
really?
Very sweet.
Yeah.
We'll have to find everybody's.
Yeah.
They're my
Look for
favorites
good
from
writing.
RT, probably.
I love them.
They're just so genuine.
I mean, right away, our first RTX, Barb was so welcoming to us.
Yeah.
Like, hung out with us the first night.
Even
and she-
before then, when you guys came out to shoot $1 Million Butt.
Yeah. Oh, dude,
Yeah.
I
that
don't
was
even
such
remember
a
when we
great.
met Barbara.
When we first went and shot our $1 Million Butt in Austin, that was such a cool experience. That was the biggest thing we'd ever been a part
you
of.
guys
Trevor
did,
was the
off topic.
First person
Yeah.
I met
Spot
from
on,
RT
spot.
because he was supposed to do a channel with me and Reina.
Really?
After SP7 ended, we were trying to collab on
After
ideas
SP7
for.
ended or after SourceFed ended?
So,
I was gonna say,
after
Super Panic.
no after Super Panic Frenzy ended.
Trevor, that's so cool.
Yeah, why does everything that I'm involved in start with an S?
SF, SPF, SP7,
Steven Sub-
Steven
Experience.
Septic experience.
SSE.
Not
Dude.
MLG.
USSR.
Yeah, that was my big break when I did that.
Yeah.
USSR.
Truly.
Yeah, I was like,
Leonidovich.
yeah, the only thing they call me Iron Curtain,
Niklavich.
And then there's these.
Someone.
the Discord messages.
Yeah, Discord messages.
Still never have been in the Discord.
It's not, yeah, I mean, these were Google Forms, but they...
The ladies observe the Discord, that's for sure.
Yeah, Jamie.
Thank you for making SP7 feel like a family. You're welcome, Eric.
Yeah, I hope it felt good to you guys. That being said, there are a lot of weird fucking people out there that piss me off. I love every single person that wrote that is normal and they're great.
You think
I love
there's
them.
everyone that signed
But-
it was normal? There's bound to be a
There's
couple.
bound to be a weird one in there
I'm fucking
for sure.
kidding.
But it makes me not ever want to come back to entertainment. They're just, and I don't know if I'm just like more sensitive to it now, which maybe is the case.
You've always hated that side
But
of things.
You've always hated weirdos.
Truly, I
you've
think I
always
have,
hated strange
and
people.
I think I am a little bit more sensitive to it now. But if I get a comment that makes me not uncomfortable, but like
on your Twitch stream when someone says, "Play Minecraft."
yeah, on the Twitch stream, if someone says something fucking weird, or when I saw it in the comments towards like when we were in Culver City, I would get pissed off, and it just deters me from ever wanting to piece of shit. What did you just show, Kip?
Nothing.
Just a picture
I
of
saw a picture of
dude,
me.
a picture of your dick and balls.
Ninth ath. But yeah, I don't know. There's
I
just a
hear
lot
ya.
of fucking weird people. But thank you for this.
I think that has
This
to
means
do
a lot.
with like what you enjoy out of interactions socially with people that are not your friends or peers. You know, the interaction you like or want is not that with people that maybe aren't good socially. So for you, that's like, no, thank you. You know?
Yeah, it's like a meeting.
Loving it.
It's like dude, the people are exactly like that one dude at RTX when we were having a very serious moment, and this dude comes up to us and he's like,
Do I know you?
"Do I know you?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry, man, not right now." And he's
Clearly,
like,
there was an emotional, serious
Clearly
moment.
there was something happening.
Joe signed here.
Oh, did she? Aww.
and the dude just keeps at it,
Thanks,
and he's
babe.
like, "Okay, sorry, you're definitely from some. Are you part of Achievement Hunter?" And I'm like, "Sir, this or really not right now, man. Seriously." And I don't remember if I humored him or if I just said something mean.
No, you actually just said like, not right now, man, not right now.
I didn't say something mean.
No,
I think you
that's out of
handled it.
character
I
for
think
me.
Yeah, you were
handled it
being really
perfectly.
nice. You were being good.
Yeah, I was there for that. You were nice.
That's a bummer, dude. I want a story, not some fucking.
Okay, let's repeat.
Yeah,
Actually,
okay.
dude,
you be
you-
him. You be
you-
him. Yeah, it's okay. I don't even know what to.
Hey, do I know you from somewhere?
This isn't a great time right now, but we're
Like,
gonna
is
be
it
walking around the
Achievement
events
Hunter
here.
or?
Seriously.
Oh,
there's and that's how I got King.
Yeah,
And that's how I got King Me.
yeah, dude, I was gonna say that. I'm loving it.
Well, I think we've reached the end of a sweet podcast, a sweet moment.
I want
Yes,
to just say a quick thank you to everyone who said nice things to me and stuff, because I've been going through a hard time right now, but things are looking a little bit better. I'm kind of in a better place, and I appreciate all the nice things that you guys have said.
James, you have great capacity, man.
Thank you.
Great capacity.
Thank you.
I'd also appreciate if everyone said some really nice things to me too.
That wasn't a great compliment because of capacity for what?
I think I meant it in the.
I know.
Why does capacity
Well, what-
have to
what-
mean
No,
something?
Now you're making James cry, dude.
Yeah, dude, you're making
I don't
James
know,
cry.
Steve. Why do you have to
Hey,
turn those
bud.
things?
Hey, it's
on?
okay, man.
You have
It's
a
okay.
capacity
Oh,
for-
he's freaking out.
For humility, for
Oh.
kindness. See, there you go.
I know.
just-
I know you meant Frida. I love
Yeah,
you forever.
I know what you meant too.
I know what he meant too. That's why I'm pissed off.
Freed.
And thank all you guys for watching us
Yeah.
and keeping with us.
We ain't going nowhere.
I'm sure someday there'll be something. How vague was that? Oh.